A very beautiful evening to you. It's 5:30 p.m. and of course that time of the day when we deep dive into the world of social media to find out all the hottest trends on the internet. You're welcome to Afia TV Official on Afia TV. My name is Divine Onoha, your queen of great conversations, and it's been a long time. It's been a very, very long time on this set, and I'm glad to be in your faces today. And as always, I'm going to be bringing you all that is hot, spicy, and trendy on the internet. But I'm not here alone. I am here with an amazing woman right by my left. I don't know why she's laughing. Her name is Amy Tiny Adindu. Good evening, Amy.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Social media manager, producer of one of our hottest show on Afia TV. I'm going to leave you to dig it out for yourself. Talking about Libation, okay, let me just make it clear. Libation. If you've been following Libation, she has been the producer behind Libation. A very, very amazing person. And I'm so privileged to have you on the show because you're going to be giving us hot takes and fresh perspectives from the internet.
I will try.
Nothing
try my very best.
Short of that. Why do I sound like I'm threatening you? Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I'm very fine, thank you. I've been enjoying the weather. The weather is my favorite.
Today.
It's cold. I want to go home.
You want to go home?
Yes,
Sorry for you.
Because
You go nowhere. Anyways, so we're going to talk about a lot has been happening on the internet.
Definitely.
A whole lot has been happening from the issue between an NPCL and Dangote. We've been going back and forth. We've been taking all the trends and it's giving DM me for price. We don't know the real price that Dangote is selling it to NPCL, to our 002, our president's wife releasing the national Ashwebi for all of us. And now we have a very, very hot trend going on, which is the chosen trend. And I think that's where we're going to be starting. Okay. That's where we'll be starting from.
God help me.
Let me just get your view generally on the chosen trend. Generally, what do you think about, having that kind of thing trend?
As much as it's fun, I don't buy into it. I don't think it's worth making a joke out of or worth making it, whatever it is you're making it. I just think there are more important things to focus on than everything I'm chosen, because I'm seeing some very crazy things. I'm seeing one that says, oh, just stick the chosen sticker on your drum and say, I am a chosen, I am a chosen, I am a chosen.
And anything you want to happen.
Yeah, or your drum will be filled. And I'm like, is this a magic trick or like what exactly is happening? I'm not really a fan of the trend. I'm just like, some things should be made fun of, some things should just be left alone.
Okay, now there are people who are coming from two different angles. This group of Nigerians saying that we cannot just be serious at all times. There are things that are just light. It doesn't mean anything. We don't have any, ulterior motives. We just want to have fun. Now, there's this other group of people saying that the whole idea of making a joke out of it is a way of, sarcastically ridiculing those people who are doing fake prophecies. Those people who are, you know how Christianity is. I don't know if you heard some of the testimonies. It's not in my place to say.
That's taking it deep.
It's not in my place to say if those testimonies were real or fake. But the truth is, we have heard a lot. We've seen a lot of fake prophecies go on. We've seen a lot of fake church activities going on. So there are people saying that, putting out a trend like that, making all the fun that we're making out of it, is a way of, lightly telling those people, the gullible folks, that this is all jokes and all. But what do you think about those, those mindsets?
That's a lot to unpack, because yes, some things that you make light of. Excuse me, the situation in Nigeria. We need laugh.
Okay.
You need me to forget that the price of yesterday is not the same price of today. I get that, and I don't judge that. Please make me laugh. I want to see things. I want to, laugh and forget my sorrow, and then wake up tomorrow and continue. But there's so much to unpack. There's so many things to unpack. Do I want it for the laugh? Yes. Do I think that it is a way of pointing to other people and telling them that, see, as much as you see these testimonies, it's not everything you should believe? Please, by all means, show me and please bring receipts. Right?
Okay.
But whatever it is that you want to take out of it, please by all means take out of it, because I am not you, you are not me. Everybody has their own level of understanding. So I think everybody should take whatever they want to take from the challenge.
Okay, I guess you're coming from a place where whoever is seeing the joke, whoever is seeing all, consuming all the media content should just be specific about what they want to gain from it.
Just know what you're taking.
I think we should get a little deeper into this. Now, I was having a conversation with someone yesterday, and the person was talking about the trend, and he's a Christian, so he expressed so much hate for it. He said, no, I do not subscribe to it. And he said anything about Christianity should not be discussed publicly as a Christian. If you're a Christian, if it's about Christianity, even if it's something wrong that happened, keep it, discuss it within your private space, your closets. Don't come out publicly, because somehow you're either ridiculing the gospel or you're just making fun of of
people
Christianity.
That are brave enough to even come out and give their testimony.
So I had my opinion about it, but let me hear yours first.
Why are you not asking my opinion? I want to hear your opinion.
I know. What do you think? Do you think that let's say wrong things that happen in the Christian space should be discussed publicly, especially by Christians?
I think one thing I should state first is you can't control people and the way they want to react to things. There are people that are very outspoken. I don't want to just talk about my opinion with my friends. I want everybody, and thank you for the internet, everybody now will become audience to my opinion. There are people that you cannot gatekeep and say they would never say what they want to say. Personally, I have views on certain things that just my circle, they are aware of it, and that's on that. And then there are some things that I want you to know.
Okay.
And I want you to know about it. But for the Christianity thing,
a hard one, yeah?
Jesus, you have me in hot Ogbonna.
Okay.
I don't know the angle to come from on this particular topic.
Okay, let me say what I told him yesterday, because he asked me, do I think that matters about Christianity should be discussed by Christians online publicly, especially when it's something wrong that they're doing? And I said that personally, I don't subscribe to mockery, with emphasis on this chosen thing. Yeah. I don't subscribe to the fact that it has become mockery. But I feel like it is okay to call out wrongs for gullible people. There are people who will see these things now, who will see lies and just consume. But the fact that there are gullible people out there, and then if you're calling it out, try to be as objective as possible. You can discuss something objectively, critically, without making unnecessary jokes or mockeries. You can bring out your points and say, for this and these reasons, if you're a Christian, you can back it up with the scripture, so that it makes sense.
So people understand the angle you're coming from. That makes
and it's achieving an aim, so it's okay, thank you. So that's what I said, and I really think that I think that we should start calling out some of these things, but in a more reasonable manner. And it leads me to my first story officially. This is from Ogbonna.
Okay.
Now, he had something similar to say, and he said it is heartbreaking to see pastors using fake miracles to deceive and exploit vulnerable people. These acts stain the true essence of Christianity, turning faith into a spectacle for selfish gain. The consequences: broken trust, lost lives, and faith manipulated for profit. To those pastors, it is time to reflect. Using God's name for falsehood is a betrayal of the gospel. And to the victims, remember your faith is sacred, and true miracles don't come from deception. Let's just scroll down. And finally, he said, I call on the government and religious bodies like the Christian Association of Nigeria to step up, regulate, and hold these bad actors accountable. Christianity is about truth, love, and humility, not fraud, manipulation, or mockery. Now, let's just focus on this thing now, the fact that he's calling CAN to come and say something about it. Now, do you think it's a good idea for CAN to, step in?
For things like this?
Yes, for things like this specifically.
If they are an authority everyone respects, I think they can come up and say, oh, as Nigerians or as a body, this is what we should do, what we are expected. Because there's something I want to say, but I don't think it's safe enough to say it on TV, right? But I still... Do
you think it will work if CAN comes out now and say, okay, about this chosen trend, it's okay. Nobody should mock Christianity. No, do you think it will work? Do you
No.
think it?
With a capital no.
Be nice. Be nice.
No. It will not work.
Thank God.
Because see, you can't control the way people do things now.
True.
You can't control the way, like, see, you see this thing is black. You're wearing black now. I can come out and tell you, say, light navy blue. And I will be able to convince a certain group of people, and they would join me and tell you that that thing you're wearing is navy blue. You yourself will get confused. Is it black? Is it navy blue? What exactly am I wearing? So you can't fully say, oh, as a body, yes, it will stop. But will it put like guidelines in place and tell people that, okay, oh, this thing is not right? At least they will understand. Change does not happen. It's a gradual process. But if you come out and like say one or two, I'm pretty sure over time, people
will start to
consciously and say, okay, this is things we should avoid. This is things we should
not avoid.
Thank you.
My personal problem with this is the fact that for CAN to be able to authoritatively come out and say we're putting a stop to this, or calling some of this to order, they need to have the people's backing.
True.
That's number one.
True.
Do people look
really
up to CAN?
Do they
Number
really have the
two,
authority?
personally, I feel Christianity is so decentralized. It's like there are different branches of Christianity.
That's not even Let's not even go.
So by the time if CAN comes out now, who will listen and who will not? Anyways, let's just take a look at the comments.
Let's not go into that.
That's another.
Alice in the Wonderland.
So yeah, these are the comments that we got from IK's post. He said, a very valid point. Now God know who they serve in truth and spirit. Let the chosen members be besides. Okay, let the chosen members be. Besides, CAN is no way a better Christian body anymore. Politics has eaten deep in there. Wow. Audacity. This one says, how do you know a miracle is fake? Shebi na when the impossible happen, then they tag a miracle.
Sure.
Someone should please school me. Has a point though.
That's both comments have.
Yeah, they have strong points.
Yeah.
This one says, sadly, how do we know who is fake from original? Even within the CAN, there's more fake and politics you can ever imagine. Okay. Sadly, CAN cannot regulate nothing. But then he spoke well. Wow. And finally, I understand his point for real. These fake testimonies make Christianity look like a joke, which is not right. Anyways, we don't know if it's fake. But any final words?
That's the thing. You don't know what is fake and what's original out there these days. So we just hope and you ask as the Holy Spirit to guide you and let you know which one is and which one isn't. Because if you say based on your own understanding,
okay.
If you see black, call them white.
So I think we share the same sentiments on this. We share the same opinions on this.
We'll have more discussion after this.
Exactly. If you have anything to drop, you can drop it on the comment section. We'll also read it. Now we'll be going to our next story right after this short break. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. You're welcome back to Afia TV Official, and we've been having conversations about all the hottest trends. We just talked about the chosen trend and what Ogbonna had to say, and what all the keypad warriors had to say, and of course what my guest had to say about it. And off camera, we were just talking about some things that we would rather not spill here, and that's why I said let's just go straight to our next story. And this one is a bit, off Christianity, off religion, and off everything. We're getting into the world of relationship, people in relationship. And this is from relationship coach Solomon Buchi. He has something for all of you who are in relationships, not single Pringles, please. And he said, I don't think that you ever truly stop loving your exes. You just refocus your attention to something else. That's why I'm worried of people who are close to their exes.
I have something.
Do you agree?
I have something to say on that. See, I believe.
Do you agree?
You could love someone and not be in love with someone.
Okay.
It's easy to fall out of love with someone, but I love you genuinely as a friend. Nice. I'm not in love with you.
Okay.
So we could have, for instance, sorry, I'm okay. But I say I break up with an ex. We're still good friends. What did I get from that? I have friends that are still like friends with their exes, and they're like good friends. One, like you're married, you've moved on, but they're still friends because maybe in the relationship Either she learned something from him, he learned something from her. You could be anywhere and be like, oh, I know that if this guy actually can run this, or he can do this, or he can sort this, or he can advise me on this. Because I remember when we were together, DK was an authority. You call him up and say, no vex.
Okay.
This, right? But then it depends on who that ex is. How did you guys break up? What was the relationship like? How did you guys communicate? And was it a bitter breakup? Was it a seamless breakup? Have you had time to process it and move on and see him as an individual, or whatever?
So I guess this is where the issue actually is. The fact that a lot of people do not believe that you could actually be in love with someone, break up with the person, and that love, the in love that you talked about, and that love fades away entirely. People don't believe that you can actually 100% transition from that emotional attachment you had to just being platonic.
That's
the issue.
Most people cannot believe that a boy and a girl can be best of friends.
Yes, exactly. That's another,
That's another angle.
So do you think it's actually possible, first of all, to transition from being in love, emotionally connected, and some people even sexually connected? Do you think you can actually transition from that to just being platonic friends forever? And you keep a close contact with this person and it never comes back. Yes. Is that possible?
Yes. Why I think yes is I have friends that are still friends with their exes.
Nothing.
If you hear them like when they are just, you be like, oh, how? Like meeting this up. How do you guys still good friends? Like how do you guys just call yourself up? Maybe someone needs help, so we'll call.
Not like needs help. No, like they're close.
Not that they are close enough to like, I mean, guy, if you run me so amount of money, I don't get money now. Like they will cover up for you, or I beg who puts word for me, they'll put word for you and help you get that deal or something. Well, it depends.
And emotions never come back. Have you been in this before? Have you?
Can we skip it?
Because you keep, I notice you're avoiding it. You're trying so hard not to use your personal experiences.
My dear, you cannot say what you have not experienced.
Because the thing is that you're not in your friends' relationship, so share you know. You say you know friends, you have friends.
Yeah,
but now you're not there.
But I still believe
all the time. Okay, it's your belief.
Because Jesus, put me in hot Ogbonna. Yes.
No, it can be your belief.
This is actually an experience. I've had.
Okay, it's your experience. Great.
I've had someone that it wasn't funny when it ended, right? How it ended, it wasn't like the easiest of things. It took a while for me to see it from a third person's view. Oh, what led to it? What role did I play that led to it? And see that person as the individual.
Okay.
And see where I went at fault. And I was among the few lucky ones that when we got together, we talked about it. For lack of better word, we had closure and we moved on. And we're close. I think we're good friends.
Okay.
Like he has a job opportunity. He knows Tiny will kill it. Waiting this up. Like I get this. Would you want to like jump on this project? Would you want to do this? Would you want to do that? And I can be like, oh no, or I have another person that would do this. Okay. Maybe I can't, right? And I can hear things and call him up. If I have an issue, I could call him up. If there are things I need like a third party view on,
okay, you can still call.
I call him up and then we talk. But
anyways, my thoughts on this, I personally just feel that just like the saying goes, where you spend more time is where your emotions start to grow. So I feel it is possible to entirely detach, but it takes a lot of processes. First of all, you start by really detaching, both physically and and it will be hard.
But for women, right? Before a relationship ends, you have like detached emotionally.
No, it depends on who. It depends on who is ending it. If they are ending it on her, trust me. If they're slamming that door on you, no, it's going to take a while. So I believe that by the time you create distance, intentionally punish yourself, give yourself that discipline and create distance, then after a long time, you can now see the person normal. And I don't subscribe to be very, very close after, even if you're seeing yourself as just friends.
You could be just friends. See, like I said, it depends on who the ex is.
Okay.
How did the breakup happen? You as a person, what did you take from it, or how did you understand? It's based on the individuals involved. So we break up and they see you. So we break up, and even if they see you, they still say hi, hello, what's up, what's good. They still civil with you. So it depends on the individuals involved.
Okay. I'll ask you one personal question. I think that'll be don't worry, that'll be the last question I'll ask you.
Okay.
So, can you date a man who is still very close to his ex, even if they're cordial, but they're close?
It depends on the man, and it depends on me.
Can you?
If I'm secure in the relationship, I feel really secure in the relationship.
Okay, if you trust the man enough.
Yeah, and I'm secure in that. I'm good with it.
Okay.
I don't.
Wow. Nice. You're the first woman I'm hearing saying that.
But don't fumble.
Well, let's take a look at what the comments are saying. Let's find out what other women are saying.
It's not gonna be funny.
And this one says, I'll stop like mad. Okay, she means she won't be close to the ex. But depending on the cause of the breakup, just like you said, one may still have a soft spot for them. And the next here says, they are dead to me except life resurrects them. Okay, that's brutal.
That is.
And this one says, one way or the other, there is residual and recessive feelings waiting for a spark to ignite the fire. Avoid your exes.
It depends on the ex and it depends on you. You know, what you see that your body within you, tatari, or not.
So let's go on. This one says, yes, passion and attention ought to reduce and be channeled aright to the one who deserves it now. But affection for one's ex may not die completely, especially if the breakup wasn't acrimonious. I think I agree with this.
Yeah.
And this one says, true for people who can't master detachment and set clear boundaries. For masters in detachment games, you see them as ordinary, clear boundaries in place. You can't cancel on all exes, especially those who did no bad, but just that it didn't work out.
True.
And this one says, maybe the ladies, the guys don't go back. Wow.
Is that what they do? Is that what they do?
And the final comment here says, anybody still close to their ex or exes is such a red flag. Well,
Who says men don't go back to their exes?
For me, it all depends on how you ended it with your ex and what led to, but personally, you just can't be too close. You just can't
You
be
can
too
be
close.
friends. You might not be best of friends, but you can still be friends.
Yeah, you can be friends, of
So
course.
I don't think it's you carry a placard. Stay away from your ex.
I'll be marking territory. No, that life is stressful. All right, I guess it's at this point that we'll draw the curtains. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
had a
having
swell
me.
time.
Oh, I tried.
All right, ensure that you join us next time. Join us tomorrow. Join us every other weekday on DSTV 254 and Go TV 17, same time, 5:30 p.m. And ensure that you follow us on all our social media platforms of Afia TV Official. My name is Divine Onoha, your queen of great conversations. Do have a lovely evening ahead. Bye.
Bye.